Good morning and welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I've got to go to work and I've already done some cleanup because I'm getting ready to do some more prep work on the chicken. And I want to address a question I got in the comments. Why would you can chicken? They asked if I could talk about this, that they had never heard of canned chicken. And one of my coworkers said that to me yesterday, and I go, "You've never bought canned chicken in the store?" "Well, yeah, but it's in a can. Yours is in a jar." I said, "Well, canned food isn't really good for you because the metal leaches, and you're better off to eat things out of glass." And I said, the only difference is you can see the chicken, and in the store canned chicken, you can't see this, and it doesn't look like that, trust me. If you've ever opened up a can, just open it up and dump it into a bowl, a glass bowl, and that's what you would have in the jar. So the reason I do it, instead of just freezing, chicken should really only stay in your freezer for about 3 months. So I know that we're not going to eat all that chicken in 3 months' time, and I don't have room for 80 pounds of chicken in my freezer. And this gives this chicken now a 3-year shelf life for me. So 3 years, 3 months, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Plus, I have quick and easy meals. I don't have to cook that chicken. All I have to do is heat it through or make a chicken salad. So that is why I can chicken. And so, okay, so I scabbed off some potatoes. Whoops, I don't know if you can see that. Scabbed off some potatoes. I'm going to put these in that container I bought. I've got 3 that has some. And look at how fast the bok choy, or the baby bok choy is going. I mean, that's incredible. Celery's coming up. Everybody's happy. The pak choy over here. Okay, I'm gonna go give Sage, let's see, I'll give Sage and Shotzi both a treat. Although Shotzi's coming back in the house. I do believe I might as well get one for Ragnar and Strat too. Okay, so I've got the chicken jerky I made for them and me. It's really good. And I'm taking puppy care packages to work. So all the girls that have dogs are going to get a package of jerky for their puppadoos. Yeah, I thought they would like that. You know, one of the girls has a puppy. And come here, Sage. You want a treat? Oh, Shotzi says, I do. I do. There you go. Come on, Sage. Here. She's on something. She's on it. And the boys are inside. So I'm not gonna worry about them. Maybe you could stay outside today and put you in the kennel. No, you don't need it. Sage. Oh, there's some kind of critter out there. Oh, it's so pretty out. No, you can't have all of it. So today for my lunch, I'm bringing salad that I made out of the garden, and Shotzi's gonna jump in the air for more treats. You don't need any more, goofy girl. And I guess I'm gonna have to get the whistle. Hold on, she's not listening to me. Let me get Sage in the kennel, and I'll be back. Okay, so we are on our way. Got Sage put in the kennel. I had to actually give her a little vibration on the collar to get her attention. I think she was on a squirrel. Who can blame her? I can't blame her, but I needed to get her in the kennel. She hadn't even eaten her breakfast, so a little ridiculous. So the boys are in the side yard bachelor pad. Shotzi is in the house with their pull-up on, and I am off to work. And after work, I have to go mail Revitalash, and I feel terrible about this. I didn't get an email from PayPal. Usually I get an email saying you've got money. I didn't get one, and so anyway, something got hacked into. I fixed it, and that money was given to me for Revitalash over a week ago, and I feel just terrible, and I'm so sorry, Linda. If you're watching, this is going out today. As soon as I have a break at work, I'll run over there and mail it. So it'll be going out, and I will email you a screenshot of your tracking number. I did email you this morning to apologize, and I feel just terrible. So I don't know. I hate it when things go wrong. You know, all of the technology that we have is wonderful, but when it goes awry, it goes awry. So thankfully, that was the only one I missed. And yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting the emails. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'll just keep a closer watch on it. So if any of you want Revitalash, pay through PayPal. My email address that's connected to that is down below, and you just hit friends and family, and it's $95 for a 3-month supply. And if there wasn't such a glare, you could possibly see how long mine are, but they're really long. Anyway, so I've got all the little care packages tied in a bow for the puppadoos, and I think that's a fun way to share what we got, and bless somebody's puppy. Anyways, I couldn't resist. So we'll be doing some more. I'll do another 9 trays of dehydrated chicken jerky tonight. When I get home, I've got to slice up the chicken, so I'll bring you along for that. It's the easiest thing on the planet to do, because you just slice it and put it on the trays, honestly, and overnight. So easy peasy, and it's delicious. I'm just gonna tell you, it's hard to stay out of it. I actually want to make some spiced jerky for us, because obviously I can't stay out of it. So I might spice some of it up and do half for the dogs and half for us, and then decide what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna put some chicken breast in the freezer as well, and one more canning session, and the rest of it will go to jerky. So there you go. Okay guys, I'll see you after I get off work. Okay, so labeling my chicken, and somebody asked me if I could do a close-up shot of this, and I hope this shows you. This is what it looks like, and if you par cook this like I did, it doesn't meld together into a clump that you have to break apart. And like I said, it has a better flavor for whatever reason. So I'm putting the dates that I canned them, and putting chicken, just in case somebody else is grabbing this jar and goes, what is that? Is that turkey? Is that, what is it? You know. So, and I always write on my lids unless I have tattlers, and then I use labels. But labels are giving you an added expense, and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna pull the 9 trays out of the dehydrator and start slicing chicken. So I'll show you how. So I'm ready to cut up the chicken for the dehydrator trays. I've got them all stacked right here, and these come double lobed, so most of the time they're connected. And this isn't an extremely big one, but they vary in size. Some of them aren't connected. Got a couple of pieces there that are not, and some of them are. But somebody asked if my bag was open. The box, you open the box, you're gonna have heavy gauge plastic that is sealed. Then you open that, and there's another heavy gauge plastic bag, and that one's open. And inside that one are these approximately 4 10-pound bags of chicken. So, and all I do, now for canning, I don't trim the fat off. I want a little bit of fat in there, but for dehydrating, you don't want that fat. That fat can go rancid on you, and yeah, nobody wants that. So we're gonna cut off any fat that we see, and this would be a little bit easier if you did this and they were partially frozen, but I don't want to partially freeze them and then try to do this. They're super cold though. So get the fat off. There we go. Trim this little, that's almost like the rib meat attached. And I just then, get this out of the way, I then just take and do approximately 1/4 inch slices. And it doesn't matter if they're all uniform, the dogs like them anyway, they can get them. So 1/4 inch slices. The other thing I was asked was, how much of a discount did I get from Zaycon to review and do a video for them? Well, I don't get a kickback for that. Anybody that buys Zaycon can become a person that refers people, and I've done that for years because I believe in the company. And yes, there are products that they have that I don't care for, but you learn as you go, and they're really good. The person that said her bags were all open, even the main one, the first one, and she said it was a mess. They haven't bought since. If she'd have called Zaycon, they would have refunded her money. Or if you're unhappy with the product, they will refund your money. And then they get the feedback and know that maybe they shouldn't deal with that company again. Because you're only informed if people inform you. So, I know some people don't want to complain or rock the boat, but anyways, so I do get referral. I don't get money for when somebody signs up, but when you refer somebody and they sign up and they go, oh, I think I'm going to buy some chicken, then $1 goes into your Zaycon account, and you can use it towards your purchase. And this particular purchase was completely paid for by people that I have referred to Zaycon that are purchased. And most of the time, people will buy about 3 times a year. That's the average, according to Zaycon. Now, I am one of their, I can't even remember what the name of it is now, where I do make money off of new referrals that purchase. And they send me a check every month. And that's it. They purchase and they actually pick it up. Then I get paid on that. And after that, it's $1. So there you go. There's 2 different accounts. One, you get a paycheck, and one, you get Zaycon bucks, I call them. And that's as easy as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and try to slice this. It's hard when you get down to the last couple slices if you're trying to do lengthwise, because it doesn't want to cooperate. But the other thing is, some of this chicken is going to go over my dog's food tonight, so I'm not as concerned about that as I would be if this was the only chicken I had. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to take my dehydrator tray and literally load it up. They can be pretty close together because they shrink. The Excalibur does a wonderful job on dehydrate. I'm going to cut that a little thinner. On dehydrating. So, there you go. And I'm going to load up these 9 trays, and we'll see how much chicken I have left after that. I actually want to do 2 more full dehydrator loads for the dogs, and if there's some left, we'll put some in the freezer. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. I have plenty canned. I have chicken. I think they're offering chicken thighs again, which I really like, and I love canned chicken thighs. So I like to actually, I'd love it if they would have chicken thighs and breast meat all on the same order at the same time, so you can mix that in your canned, because it's really good mixed together. So if you guys purchase, you go to the store and purchase thighs and breast meat and then can it, you get a really nice combo. Something like you would have if you cooked a whole chicken in your soup. All right, guys, I gotta get busy. Okay, so we have our dehydrator, Excalibur, full, 9 trays full, and that represents about 15 pounds of chicken. And so I wanted to address this. I knew I was right. Okay, the jerky setting here, you can see it says 145 to 155, but your dehydrator goes all the way up to 165. So that's the temperature that I do the chicken jerky at, and beef jerky, because that's safe enough cooked at that temperature. It is safe to eat, and you know, you get 90% of the moisture out of there. and keep it airtight and bacteria can't grow. So there you go. I wanted to put that in this video. And okay guys, so as you can hear, the dehydrator's going in the background, and I packaged up what was left, well, a full 10-pound bag and what was left of the last 10-pound bag into 8 packages. And these have one full side of breast meat plus half of another. So, and this is more than enough for Michael and I and for leftovers for lunch the next day. So 8 packages are going in the freezer. I know we can consume that in 3 months. And then I still have one 10-pound bag. I'm almost there. One 10-pound bag out there, and I'm going to go ahead and can that up tomorrow. And I'm going to do a canning tutorial. I'm going to go over in my mind notes and questions and all that stuff and try to address that in that canning video and make it a little bit more complete. Hopefully it'll answer more questions for people that are new to canning or new to the idea. In fact, today when I gave the girls at work some of the jerky for their dogs, I got asked a few questions and about the canning, and they're like, I said, have you ever had canned chicken? Well, yeah, I use it, but sometimes it tastes like tuna. And I said, that's because they raw pack it in the factory. If you have it home canned and you par cook it or cook it just till it's done, it's delicious. So I'm going to get these in the freezer, and I got to go outside and plant potatoes and water. And then I'm going to come in, and we're having pizza. Ooh, no. Stop yourself.